Hello and welcome everyone. Today in this tutorial, I'm going to solve a Datalemur question, which is histogram of tweets. This question is really, it's very easy, but they have used some complexity here. So might be for that you will not be able to solve this question. However, let's go together and let's see how we can solve this question in just 2 steps. So firstly, as I always recommend, firstly, as much complex question it is, try to read it once or 2 times. Then you will be able to identify which concepts you are going to use, how you will be solving this, right? So let's read the question and break into the several stages. So it's saying, assume you have a table called Twitter, okay, for tweet data, okay, fine. Write a query to obtain histogram of tweets posted per user in 2022. Okay, the first stage what I'm getting here is, it's saying write a query to obtain a histogram of tweets posted per user. Histogram is nothing but it's a graphical representation where you represent X versus Y, and you will be showing something like count by X group or whatever. So now here what I'm going to do is, first stage I'm going to count my all tweets in 2022 by each user. So let me write it here for you. Count of tweets by each user. Okay. How we can get it? The simple. Whenever you get a key like each user, means the use of group by is here. So simply I'm going to write select. Now what I need is, I need user ID. So I'll be writing user ID, comma. I need count of each tweet. So count of tweet is nothing but tweet ID, right? Let's take this tweet ID. Let's give as alias. You can give it anything. Let's give tweet numbers. Okay. From tweets table, it's coming, right? Now here we need to filter, because we are counting only that tweets which has happened in 2020-22. So how we can get it? We will say where this tweet date, right? This is the column tweet date, where this tweet date is between 2022 1st of January, right? Between this and the last of the December. So how we can get it? We will say 2022 12th is the December month and the 31st is the last day. Between this we are counting. As you are using aggregate function in your query, you have to group it, right? Because we are looking for each user. So we will say group by user ID. If I'll run this code, it's returning me the total count of tweet by each user. So this user has tweeted 2 times in 2022. This user has tweeted 1 time, and this user has also tweeted 1 time. This is perfect, but this is not our outcome, right? What we need is, because we have just solved this at a first stage. Let's go again for more. So it's saying output the tweet count per user as the bucket. Okay, as the bucket, and the number of Twitter users who fall into that bucket. Okay, this is kind of little complex. Now see, let's understand it, how we can solve it. It's saying output the tweet count per user. Okay, okay, we need to bucket it, right? Okay, fine. We need to bucket it. In other words, group the users by number of tweets. Okay, fine. Here you can understand it, right? It's saying group the user by number of tweets they posted it here in this period, and count the number of users in each group. Fine. Let's do one thing. Let's understand this is my table. Let's forget this. Okay, let's forget this. Let's understand this is my table. Now, to store it somewhere, what I can do is I can create a city, right? I can create a city with city as, I will say this. This is story here. Let me show you. If I'll say select all from city, this records will be visible. See, I'm accessing from all records from city. Now, what changes we can do is, as it's saying, group it by each tweet number. Here you can see, group the user by their number of tweets. So let's do one thing. Here what I can do, I will say select tweet nums, okay, as tweet bucket, as tweet bucket. Okay, this is okay for you here. Then what I can do is, I will say comma, because we need the user, right? Here, the user number. You can say in the output here, we need user number. So we can say count of this user ID. This user ID, if you are being confused, this user ID is available in the CTE table, right? That's why I'm accessing it. So I'm counting that and I'm saying here user number. Okay, you can see. Okay, here this is user numbers. So I'm saying users number. Any column name you can give it. There is no big deal. Now from CTE. Here, if I'm using a count function, means aggregating. So I'll have to use group by. So I will say group by this tweet nums. Let's run and see what it's happening. You can see I'm getting a tweet bucket 1 and 2 and the user number. What is the meaning of this output, by the way, is means there is one user, sorry, there is a one tweet which was happened by two users. And there was two tweets which was happened by only one user. If you remember, the 111, the 111 ID has tweet 2 times. And there were 2 more users who tweeted only 1 time. So the data story of this data is the same. Like the one user has tweeted 2 times and the 2 user has tweeted only 1 time. Now let's submit it and check the output. You can see it's got accepted. So this question can be solved by multiple methods. I can solve it in another methods as well. But here, let's skip it because I don't think we should do it. So that is perfect. You can see all the details below here. If you would like my teaching style or if you want to connect me, just go on LinkedIn, search, or even you can check in the description. I have already put it my ID. Let's connect there. And if you have any doubt, we will I'll try to solve it out. I used to write explanation of in every things on Medium as well. So you can reach it there. And apart from that, I used to explain on GitHub as well. So you can go to GitHub. It's Durgeshanalyst. github.com/Durgeshanalyst. If you need any projects or anything, you can just reach out here. You can download this all or even you can contribute in my. So I hope you enjoyed this session. If you like, then just like this video and share among your friends. See you again in another videos. Thank you.